All right, I have been brainstorming creative ways to sort of do a cleanup. It's not really a cleanup video, and I'll explain that. But creative ways to display these. I'm going to shut this door. To display these artifacts that I have. Of course, this is the box. Some of you are very well familiar with it. If you haven't seen it, I use this box to keep my display quality pieces. And even in the bottom, some really great pieces that I have never shown, never did a cleanup or anything. When I found them out there, I just, I'd film it if it was significant, and that's it. And those are the ones you see posted. And all of these are full points in here, in every bin. Bins with triangles as well. I haven't even got to a lot of the different types of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to illustrate in a different way today, and I'm going to try to stay creative, and God gives us creativity to illustrate things. Some great points down in there still. The creative way I want to illustrate today is different than the others, and I want to try to make them shorter. But this bin right here, of course, is empty. Now look at the size of this. Only one of these bins right here. But this bin holds my, I say medium smokers. I mean, just incredible points. And I want to illustrate those. So I have, and let me turn this light off as we pan up from this collection. All right, there we go. All right, all right, the lighting's working good. Let's see if I need to adjust anything. Oh, there we go. I hope it doesn't blitz it out. Get a focus on all these. Just read those in. These points here, each point, when you find a smoker, most of collectors know this is 2 years worth of medium size. And you'll see here's a coin right here, just to give you an idea of the size of these things. 2 years worth. I would guess, and I tried to think through it. It's hard to think through because you just never know when you're going to come upon one. Each point here, and the focus is giving me problems. I'm sorry. There you go. Each point here probably represents 3 hours of collecting. Each point here probably also represents possibly 15 to 20 broken pieces. It could be a tip, it could be a base, it could be just a piece of an artifact that you know is a middle piece or what have you. But I want to go around these and just make a mention of each one, and if something comes to mind, make a mention of it. Before I do, looking at this, I don't know if the light's as good as I wanted it. Let me adjust this a little, see if I can do something. Well, that might be better. Just not sure. And it's pretty wide here. Anyway, a shout out to Paul. Appreciate the encouragement. Awesome heart, passion, and I appreciate that. There's some great guys out there who collect artifacts who just have a great heart in terms of the insight and information they give. I'll make a couple more comments on that at a later time, but I think I'll just start from the bottom or maybe from the top. It's hard to know where. Going right across just to take a look at each point, and I'll still have the right timing. This point here is a point I found at Notchville. Just a really great craftsmanship. I'm not even going to pick it up and turn it around. These are really good on both sides. And another point here in frame that I found, I think, over near our county dump. Some fields over there that are leased, and I think the landowner actually lives out of state, so you can get out there. Another great point, same on Landfill Road or off Landfill Road. Just some great stuff. Here's one found at Mecca. I mean, just look at this. These are all smokers. Really just like a cleanup video. And then I'll go down and across. This is just an incredible, it's about a G10. and it's quartz. It's sort of sugar quartz, and it's gray. Just a nice piece. I'll pick this one up. I couldn't resist. Just perfectly worked all the way around. Look at that piece. Anyway, here's a point from Notchville. I gotta hurry my time. Just to show some of these. A point from the Cove, and this smoker right here in the middle is a rare point. I say rare because it's from District 4, and the field that I found it on is about the only thing I ever found. Here's a point that I found at some friends of ours just across the easement here, the stream. Here's another one from Mecca. Another smoker from Mecca. Found it this year. Look at these pieces. Just nice pieces. And going down, this is from the Archaic. Just nice points. I mean, just crazy. These are smokers. So these represent 2 years and untold hours, as we all know. But they're the prizes that we go out there for. You know, they're the life. And as I say, when we're looking through these, that which was once lost. Look at this point. If you can tell me anything about this point, I would love it. That which was lost, or once lost, were now found. These are memories that were long forgotten, and now we're able to collect them. And to document these might be good for the posterity or for someone in the future. Look at this point. I found this in Notchville. I love this point. It's just got a lot of character to it, and it's a little thicker. Here's one even with a little bit of fluting on it, if you can see it. Nice. I'm racing the time, believe it or not, guys. Here's one from the Cascade. Here's another that I found literally in the foot plant of one of the planters, if I can get this focus working. That video is on YouTube. And here's another one that's fairly recent. I actually said to Flintsball that I found one that was very similar to the one he did. And he told me what it was as we get finished up here. Here's one that almost, it has a double notch, really. If we can see it in effect. Don't know if we can. Not that side, you can't. Yeah, there we go. Almost a double notch, really. So as I finish up here, as I was saying, you know, these things, what I always like to say is that which was once lost is now found. Memories here. These are from Saponi. Look at this. Little Guilford Yuma, I think. And this one is really recent right here. Nice point, though. Anyway, that's enough for now if I can get my focus. A lot of great points. There are my smoker mediums. And believe it or not, it came from that one bin. I mean, that is, for me, God, the focus drives me crazy. I'm sorry. There we go. The great thing for me is that their life is able to touch our lives. We're able to find these and save these. I mean, what do you want a machine to break them up and bust them all up? Scatter them across as to never remember or never to be able to honor their memory? This is crazy. This represents untold ages of different people groups. Really cool stuff. Anyways, I pay him back. Hope you guys like these. These are my best medium points. I guess that would make a good frame right there. A lot of you are saying, yeah, just stick it all in a frame. That's funny. I might someday. I appreciate your insight.